Hi, Dr. James.
Hello, how are you?
Good, and you?
Good.
So I'm going to ask you a few questions about
Okay.
Malcolm X. Hope you're able to answer them. So, did you ever read the autobiography of Malcolm X?
Yes, I did. It was about 15 or 20 years ago when I was in undergrad. I read Malcolm X. I believe it was for an English literature class.
Okay. So, what did you like about the book?
Well, it was very intriguing. I am a history major, so I found it fascinating that he went through a process of personal evolution where he realized that the person that he was at the beginning was not the person he wanted to end up being. And so he went through several stages of changing his outlook, his perception on life, and the way the political process is handled, and also his religious experience.
Okay. So, do you think the autobiography of Malcolm X should be taught in high school English courses across the nation?
Absolutely. I see no reason why not, and that's because I believe that in your English literature classes, you can bring together both the history concepts as well as the literature concepts to realize that he was an actual person who lived and who experienced these emotions and these feelings, that he had these leadership skills, and that he was a profound orator. That he believed speech was very important, so he always spoke correct English, and he was very keen on that, and he believed that that was one way of dispelling a lot of stereotypes that African Americans had during the Civil Rights Movement.
Okay. So, what is some interesting facts that really stood out to you when you read the book that you really liked?
Well, first of all, that he started off in a home situation that was not ideal, and that appealed to me because a lot of times you have biographies where people come from a two-family home and middle-class income or higher-class income. So he came from less than admirable beginning, and then he ended up getting into trouble with the law. But he didn't stay there. He didn't allow himself to stay there. He had an aha moment when he realized that he needed to be better than he was, and that he could be better than he was. And so he went through this transformational process where he realized, okay, I am somebody, and then I need to behave as though I am somebody, and that education was important. And then in doing that process, he realized that religion also played a part, and he really was interested in Islam, but because it not only taught peace, but it also taught that education was important, and the importance of a person to be the best that they possibly can be, and that appealed to him, and I thought that was really interesting.
So did I.
Mm-hmm.
And one more question.
Okay.
And the question is the autobiography of Malcolm X a text that high school, the 21st century high school students can learn from?
Most definitely, I believe that this autobiography is timeless. I believe that it can appeal to any and every generation. There's something in there for everybody. It will definitely attract the youngsters who are, in that rebellious teenage stage and not knowing who they are, where they're going. It can appeal to those who may have a criminal background. It can appeal to those who are 20 and 30-somethings because it follows when he was a young adult and just kind of getting his feet under him and deciding which way he wanted to go in life and establishing himself as not only as a decent human being but also as an orator. It also appeals to the 30-somethings who still are adventuresome and they want to go beyond the boundaries of the United States, and he traveled abroad, and that was what broadened his horizons. I think it will appeal to the older adult because at the end of his life, even though he was still very young, he realized that fighting and violence was not the way, and that he came to realize that life is more than just fighting nail for nail, tooth for tooth, and that type of thing. So I think that would appeal to the older generations as well. So any and everybody.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
Lovely answers.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank
Glad to
you.
help.
Thank you.